Hello everyone, this is Heather Wibbles at MassageByHeather.com. I'm a licensed massage therapist in Kentucky, in Louisville, Kentucky. The next video, the 9th video in our 12 Days of Facial Massage series, is actually work on the cheeks themselves. So get your partner on the table and let's get started. First we're going to do broad circles all along the cheeks. This is very similar to what we did in the warm-up before we actually started working on specific areas of the face. I'm going to be using my finger pads to do this. And I'm leaning forwards and backwards with my body as I do this so that I'm not using my hands alone and my arms to do the work. You can do some circles down along the jawline too. And make sure you're getting in close to the nose as you do this as well. The next technique, we're going to do slight kneading of the cheek. You're just going to pull up slightly on the tissue of the cheek between your thumb and your fingers. We're going to do both sides. We'll start with this side first. Do not use deep pressure here. All we're trying to do is get some blood flow to the area and work on the superficial tissue and the muscles. Once you've done one side, we'll go over the other side. Again, I'm pinching together just a little bit of tissue with my thumb and forefinger. And I'm alternating squeezing between both hands. I'll turn his head so you can kind of see better what I'm doing here. Be careful and don't hit the eye or get above the bone. That's the start of the eye orbit. Once you've done that for a little bit, we're going to do some more work. We're going to do some stripping. We'll start right at the cheekbone. So find the cheekbone. Start with your fingers close in towards the nose. Just use your fingers to draw a line out towards the ear and the jaw. We'll do a couple of repeats on each position. But after you've done 2 or 3, move down a finger's width. And make sure you are going all the way to the jawline or toward the ear as you finish out each strip. Once you finish that, we're going to be doing a little bit more shiatsu. Well, again with the finger pads, we're just going to press in right below the cheekbone, right in here on either side. Hold for a couple seconds and release. Slowly move the hands out towards the ears or the jaw. And when you hit the ear or the jaw, come back in towards the center and do another line. The lower down that you get on the cheeks, the less bone will be directly underneath your fingers. You may not need to press as deep. The tissue will be a little bit more tender in that area as well. We'll finish out with a final line just above the edges of the mouth, down towards the jawline. Next we'll do some work on the big muscle here. Is called the masseter. We're going to do just a little bit of work doing slow circles in this area. I'm going to do very small circles. I'm going to use moderate pressure here. The jaw muscle can be very tight, but it's also one of the strongest muscles in the body, so it's one where you can use a little bit more pressure. I'm going to have a series of circles down the line of the masseter muscle. If you can't find the muscle, you can place your finger here between the ear and the cheek and have your partner clench his jaw, and the masseter will pop right out. You can do this on one side at a time, or you can do both sides at the same time. In this case, we'll just do tiny circles on both sides at the same time. Make sure you're going very slow with the circles. Once you've gotten all the way down to the jaw, the corner of the jaw down here, you can come right back up. And then we'll do very slight horizontal stripping of the jaw muscle. So again, you can find it by having your partner clench his jaw or her jaw. It'll pop right out. And just take your fingers up and down slightly. I'm moving them maybe a centimeter up and down. I'm using moderate pressure here. And for this, just as for the circles, I'm going to go all the way down towards the corner of the jaw, which is where the masseter attaches. And then I'll move back up, one finger width at a time. Once you've finished working on the cheeks, we're going to go ahead and in the next video cover working on the mouth area and the nose area. This is Heather Wibbles at massagebyheather.com. Thanks so much.